This week feels like it's been the week of decisions. I've had some really difficult decisions to make regarding our vintage tile in the pub kitchen. I also have been trying to make some decisions that I just can't decide on, so I'm going to ask you for your help today. So I have a question for you, and I have some really exciting news about our 200th episode. I cannot believe that in 2 weeks we will be on episode 2, so I have some exciting news to share with you about that episode. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our Ladysmith Manor YouTube channel, the Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure you see all our videos when we first put them out. But first, come on inside and let me show you what we've been up to this week. Our week started with the tile in the pub kitchen. It's going to look really good with the dark grout though in between the white tiles.
So we're just doing black, right?
Yeah.
Or charcoal.
Charcoal. And now the next job, once we've cleaned up the mess, is to decide on our colored tiles that are going to go on the next row. So once we've cleaned up, let's lay them out on the floor and we can decide on our pattern and where they're going to go. So the big question now is, where do I put these beautiful tiles on our wall? So we've tiled 6 rows up with the white tiles. We're actually going to do a 7th row of white tile here, but this one here is going to be a mixture of our coloured tiles, and then we're going to intermix some white 8x8s. So it's going to give it a nice pop of colour along this piece. But the question is, which order? They all look beautiful. I'm going to mix them up, so I'm going to decide. Now I think that I'm going to start with this wall, and what I'm actually going to do is just lay them on the ground where I think. And I'm actually going to pick some of my favourites, I think. And then I kind of like this one. Oh my goodness, this is going to be really hard. Maybe we'll do one of these ones. Kind of want to contrast the colours and the styles so that maybe a bit of that one, a bit of this one. I don't know, is that too much blue, do you think, on here? Maybe not. Should I put in maybe like this one instead of this one? Maybe that one at the end should be darker. I like that. Is that one too washed out now? Oh my gosh, I'm going to be here forever doing this. My decision has been made, and I've laid out now the tiles around the wall or on the floor, ready for them to go up. And in between each one will be a white tile, but I think this is a really good mix of the colours and the patterns. Now all we've got to do is put them up on the wall.
Okay, so these tiles are going to go in the middle of each of the white tiles.
Yeah.
So that way I don't have to cut them, because I have to cut for the plug cutouts.
Oh, so the white ones will get cut.
Yeah.
And the coloured ones will
Do not get cut.
do not get cut. So that will look great.
So right in the middle.
Oh, it's going to look fantastic. So the first time up the stairs to the balcony. All the way. That's a long way up. Time to come back down. Now, how many steps are there?
24.
24 steps.
All done.
All done.
Oh, no railing, but
Okay.
That's
well,
tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
it's a minor detail.
that's tomorrow.
Ooh, it's pretty fresh out here.
Yep.
So, give us an update of where you got to.
Got the rails starting to go up. That's
Yeah.
the new posts. Now putting some rails on.
So we've got posts here on the edge of our platform. And if I turn around, we've now got our first rail on the stairs here. And we're soon going to have rails up here on the top. Because it's a little off-putting being up there here this high with no sides to this.
Your top rail. Now you won't fall off.
Yay! Look at the nice view from up here. It's beautiful. It's pretty cold though.
Yeah, it's enjoyable.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's like working in Siberia.
The sun is out. It is a beautiful day. It's a little bit cold, but I'm off around the back of the manor because Stephen's been making great progress with our steps this week, and I want to see how the railing is now looking. It's amazing the difference a railing makes, and right now it's warmed up today. You can see all the water is the snow is melting and dripping all over our lovely stairs. That's one of our jobs that is going to be happening later in the year, is some gutters, but for now the railings are starting to go up. We've still got a bit of work. There's going to be spindles and all those nice pretty parts, but for now it's going to be safe and usable, which is the main purpose and main objective for our sign-off. Last December, we launched our Manor Keys community, and if you've never heard of the Manor Keys, it's a community of people that really become part of the Ladysmith Manor family. And as a key holder, you get all sorts of exclusive access, benefits, rewards, freebies. It goes on and on. There's so many fun parts of the Manor Keys community, but one of them is our goodie box. Now, each year we are curating a very special box that all our key holders will receive, and in there is going to be stuffed full of Ladysmith Manor and the Thirsty Whippet goodies. So this is something that every key holder, so if you join our Manor Keys, you get this each year, or each year you join us. And so we have been working on the box, and we wanted to do something a little bit special rather than just a regular box. So what we've done is we've got these lovely wooden boxes, and we have used our laser to engrave onto the top the name of the key holder. So you can see this is my sample, so it's got my name on. We've got our Ladysmith Manor logo, and we've now created our Manor Keys crest, which is really, really fun. This is we're gonna have these on all the different Manor Key pieces. We have an online portal. We do monthly exclusive videos that only are available for our key holders. And so the key holders will get this. And so each of our key holders gets a box. And I think it's come out quite beautifully. We've been doing some experimenting. We got the boxes, we've stained them, and I'm just finishing it off today with some beeswax. Now this is our touch of beeswax with orange oil, which you probably, if you've been following us, you'll remember me using we use it a lot on our furniture because it really makes the furniture come up beautifully. But what I'm actually doing is I'm actually using it, if I can get some out of the bottle, I'm using it on the top of this because I want to kind of seal it in, but I also want to bring out where the laser has engraved into the wood. And I'm finding, I've been doing a little bit of experimenting on it, but the beeswax oil really brings out the detail and makes it really look quite lovely. But I think this is, I'm really, really pleased with how it came out. We weren't sure. It was a bit of a trial and error, to be honest. But like I say, we didn't want to just use a normal box. We wanted something a little bit special. But this year, we've got all sorts of goodies. And I'm excited for our key holders to be able to get their goodie boxes. And if you are not a key holder and you would like to find out more, I will put the link below. We are key holders. The Manor Keys is actually closed right now, but we have a wait list. And if you would like to be on that wait list so that we email you when we open the doors again, because we will be opening the doors sometime in 2024, and then you will be able to join us, and you'll receive your very own Manor Keys box, as well as the goodies, plus the discounts and the exclusive access and the opportunity to stay overnight in our suites. But I actually am quite proud of the fact I have my own box now. So if you're a key holder, this is what's going to be coming to you very soon. And I'm really excited to be able to deliver these so you can enjoy it. Since we moved into the manor, we have been collecting pictures for the walls, and we often pick them up. We don't even know where we're going to put them. We just like them. We get some donated. We picked some up at auctions. Some we already had. We brought with us from BC. But I was going through all of my pictures and storage and discovered that I had a whole load I'd completely forgotten about. So I've dug them all out, and I'm now kind of trying to decide where to put them. I thought you could perhaps help me. I have a few like these ones. We've got two of these. You'll probably remember these from a little while ago. We got these at the auction. These we definitely decided they're going to go in the Parisian suite. We just got to get them up on the wall. They seem fitting for that type of room. I've also got these ones that were given to us, and I really love the fact that they've got these beautiful old kind of style chairs. And I feel like these almost need to be in a bedroom, maybe a bathroom that goes with one of our suites. So I'm thinking, not sure about those ones. Let me know what you think, if you think that where you think those pictures would go. This one I'd completely forgotten about. We got this one at the auction and I love it. It's the very traditional old school. It's got the old paper. One of the places we do have is we have our corridor upstairs where all our suite bedrooms come from. And we were thinking of perhaps doing some pictures along there that kind of fit with the shipbuilding history of Dorchester. So in this area, it was back in the day, there was a lot of shipbuilding. And we thought that maybe going with the kind of the shipbuilding theme on that corridor might be a good idea. So this kind of seemed like a good fit for the corridor. We picked up this one, which again is kind of self-explanatory. This one we're actually going to put in the Parisian suite over the coffee station. I just love, again, the vintage drawings of the Eiffel Tower, which is quite lovely. Oh, let me lie that down before it falls down. Now these ones I had completely forgotten about because we got these at the auction. This one, very, very sweet. Picture of kind of like an old village. I'm kind of thinking maybe this would be good in the woodland suite. It feels like it's a good fit. Or maybe downstairs in one of our, in the dining room maybe, although I don't have a lot of walls in the dining room, but what do you think? Where do you think this would be which room do you think would be a good fit for this beautiful picture? So we've got this one, let me see, and what else have we got? These ones I really love. We've got two of these, and this one needs to be, it's a little bit crooked in the frame, but we're gonna get it fixed. So we have two. We have one here, and these are both the kind of steeplechase, the traditional English steeplechase back in the day with the horses, which I really, really love. And I'm actually thinking that these might go well here in the library on this end wall. It feels like they're big enough. It's a big wall, but they're big enough. So I'm thinking, what do you think? These would be a good option for this end library wall. And we also picked up these two. Now these are really big, and heavy. And again, these ones are, there's two of them, and they're David Copperfield. So they're kind of the Dickens feel. The frames are very big. So again, maybe that's, instead of the steeplechases, maybe in the library. But there's two. The only issue with these two is the actual mounts on these are different colors. So either we would need to change the mounts, or we would need to put them up separately, because they don't kind of they look like a pair, but they're actually not. And then our final one that I found when I was digging around. The other thing about these, I've got to show you this, because on the back, oh my goodness, if you look on the back, it's all covered in these old newspaper pieces, and it's so fascinating to read them. I'm just looking to see whether everything you need for your Xmas feast, Christmas dinner, goose or turkey dinner, 85 cents. Love it. And that's at the hotel, I can't read that because these are from Florida, St. John, New Brunswick. December 1936 are the newspapers on the back here. And it's always fun when you find newspaper on the back of things. But to be honest with you, it's not common that we find newspaper on the back of pictures. So that's always fun too. And then this is our last one, which is obviously a Queen Victoria. So this might go well. We've got Queen Victoria in our green room, but maybe in the pub, or downstairs in the dining room. So it's hard to know, and also obviously with the size of the frame, but this frame is really pretty as well. So this would go really nicely downstairs. So I would love your thoughts. If you've seen any of the photos or any of the pictures, let me know which is your favorite, because I'm struggling to choose a favorite, to be honest. But let me know what you think about where they should go in the manor, where you'd like to see them, which room you'd like to see them in when you visit. And you never know, they might end up there. I can't quite believe that today is episode 198 of the Ladysmith Manor Diaries, and that in 2 weeks we'll be at episode 200. The time has gone so quickly. I vividly remember the very first episode I recorded and posted onto YouTube, and the terror I felt. I was so nervous about putting the videos out there, and would people enjoy them? Are people going to like them? And it's been a real journey over the last 198 weeks. It's not always been easy. I've learned so much through actually recording the videos about being yourself and being authentic. And, you don't have to have everything perfect, and you don't have to have all your hair done and your makeup right before you do a video, because people like yourselves enjoy being part of the journey and part of the process. And that was a really big lesson I've learned over the last 198 weeks, along with so many other things. And it's been so fun sharing our adventures and our journey with you, but also it's really fun to look back, because when you're in it, like Stephen and I are every day, you kind of forget where you've come from and how much work has been done. So it's so great to be able to look back at some of those beginning episodes and think, oh my gosh, do you remember the dining room when it had a toilet in it? You kind of forget. So it's been a fabulous journey. We're going to continue with our weekly videos every Thursday. So we're not stopping at 200. We're going to keep going, but we are going to do something special to celebrate 200. So on our 200th episode, we are going to be doing a very special giveaway. I am not giving you all the details yet, because that would spoil the surprise, but you won't want to miss it. And I will be sharing all the details of the giveaway and the contest and what we're going to be doing on the 200th episode. So make sure you tune in 2 weeks. Well, tune in next week too, but make sure you tune in 2 weeks and find out all the details. But I just want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you for joining us for these episodes. Thank you for joining us each week. Thank you for sharing coffee with me each week. And we love having you along for the journey and the adventure. And if you would like us to add anything to our videos, if you would like to see anything in particular at the manor that we don't cover, or you have seen a little bit and you'd like to see more, or you'd like us to do something specific in the videos that you would love to see, please let us know. Comment below or send us a message.
because we would love your feedback. Let us know what you like and what you don't like, and what you'd like to see more of, because we love putting the videos together for you, and we would love to add in things that you would like to see, because as I said, for us, we live here every day, and you don't take it for granted, but you're kind of so engrossed in the project that you kind of forget that some of the things that we think are just normal are really interesting to you. So let us know if there's anything in particular you would like us to see in the upcoming videos, because we'd love to hear that. And yeah, like I say, we're going to be celebrating in 2 weeks, and I can't wait to share all those details with you. But I will see you back here next week for our next episode of the Ladies with Manor Diaries.